I'll go get that bitch because I can't stand what her people did to my ship. So he goes after her. Really? Come on, really? Your ship just crashed and you're hell bent on just finding this one human and killing her because your rage against humans are so, I don't know why you want to destroy humans. But anyway, that's what he decides to do. And then of course he meets this other, just doesn't make any sense. And the thing that's really mind-boggling about this, the movie is so bad on all fronts, you know. Like this Dave played by Fassbender, what was his motivation? Like he, in the movie, he ends up, you see that scene, small things have small, big things have small beginnings, really? So that was some kind of embryo that he implants into the guy, and it ends up, but it's just stupid, the whole idea. What was his motivation? You know, why was he doing that? I mean, what was the purpose of doing that? You know, like in all the previous Alien movies, you know, the android, the Ash in the first Alien, I forgot the Bishop in Aliens 2, they're motivated by, their whole idea was to preserve the alien specimen and somehow get it back to alien industries. Dave's motivation, so everything they did was motivated by that purpose. Dave's purpose for killing off that crew member that way doesn't make sense because the old Wayland dude is in stasis and they bring him out. You figure his motivation was to do everything necessary to preserve the life he's alive, to preserve his life. But doing that doesn't achieve anything. What it does do, releases an alien aboard the ship that could end up killing him and the Wayland guy. This really makes sense. But the thing about this movie that makes it so terrible, which I don't understand, I see these reviews, some of the people are saying like, oh, it answers these questions, it's a brilliant movie. It's, really? What questions does it answer? I mean, you know, it would have been a more better movie when the alien came out of stasis for him to like have some kind of dialogue before he decided to just murder everybody, you know, like find out, maybe I need these humans, maybe find out if I'm the last of my kind. I mean, I've been in stasis for 2,000 years, maybe find out what's going on before I decide to become a homicidal alien. Like we've never seen that before. Human meets alien, alien hell-bent on destroying human for no rhyme or reason, just, hey, you know what? And this is supposed to be some advanced, sophisticated civilization. Another thing, it's just these people who say it's a good movie, whatever have you. I think that this movie is so bad, they need a reason to find. It's so bad that it can't be bad for no reason. There must be a greater purpose beyond explanation, and that's the greatness of the film, is that it's some other reason for it to be bad. It has to be great. No, it's just horrible, horrible. Like I said, I mean, if you go to this, when you go to the movies, if you watch the trailers, this point I want to make, if you watch the trailers, you know from the trailers that they find these cave drawings from these different civilizations. It points to a place where the makers, the people, they call engineers who created this, and they go there to find out why, how come, who they are. And it's like a little alien thing brought in there, like who they are. All right, that's the movie. That's what the trailers tell you what the movie's about. When the movie is over, it doesn't answer any of the questions. I mean, it doesn't explain why they made this. It doesn't explain why were the cave drawing showing a map to go to this secret installation for the storage and distribution of weapons of mass destruction. It doesn't explain why they put that. You know why those are the different civilizations. It doesn't explain where the engineers came from. It doesn't answer any of those questions. None of those questions. And it talks about the aliens, but you still didn't learn anything. I mean, oh, there's a tie into the aliens. Well, in the first alien movies, you saw the space jockey and the egg, so you know there was some sort of relationship with the alien in the space with the aliens, the xenomorphs, I guess. And the actual engineers, the engineers in this movie. Okay, so the movie ends showing you some kind of alien, but you already knew there was some sort of relationship between the engineers and the aliens, but it doesn't explain why the engineers had the aliens in the first place. You know, you see the scene in the movie and you say, oh, it's an alien. All right, and the engineers had this alien stored aboard in this tomb type ship. You already knew that. So what questions were answered? I mean, nothing was answered in this movie, and it doesn't make sense. And the movie ends with Naomi Rapace's character. She wants to fly off and find out why these engineers want us dead so badly, even after 2,000 years. Go figure, right? So, but judging on the first guy's reaction, all right, the first engineer's reaction to simple questions like, hey, what's up, dude? Who are you? He rips the robot's Dave's head off, the synthetic human's head off, and he kills everybody else. So she expects that when she goes and she expects when she arrives at this place where they're coming from, her reception is going to be much different than the reaction from the engineer they took out of stasis. I mean, this movie is just simply horrible. It answered no questions. It was just so stupid. The visionary thing you had, I mean, you had the old cliche human infected by virus, parasite, or chemical agent comes into kill a zombie with superhuman strength bent on destroying all the humans. So really, I mean, you've seen that. You have an alien, you know, alien meets human bent on destroying humans for no apparent reason, just the fact, really. And it's supposed to be advanced, you know. You know what makes movies great, you know, it should have been some sort of dialogue with the engineer. Even he decided after having some sort of dialogue to wipe everybody out. But just to be a mindless killing, just a mindless alien bent on killing humans for some unknown reason. It's been done 1,000 times before. I mean, that's where the script really fails with that. I mean, it could have had some beautiful dialogue to answer some basic questions, not turn the guy into some cliche alien who just wants to kill humans on sight. It's just stupid. It's just one of those worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I was really anticipating to watch it. I was really, and to see some crap like this, it's just unforgivable, really. I think maybe, I don't know, it's just terrible. That's my opinion about the movie. I mean, it answered no questions. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. You know, it didn't answer nothing. To have I mean, you know, from watching the trailer, you know, all you do is watch the trailer, and as much information you get from the trailers, when the movie ends, you still have the exact information, no more further information. It's been 2 hours and 17 minutes of watching a movie and get no answers to anything. Like I said, the relationship from the engineers to the humans, why they're there, there's nothing answered about who they are, why they created us, why they go to Earth. There's nothing that's answered. They're thinking about the aliens. We already knew that the engineers had some relationship to the aliens from the first movie, from the Xenophobia. But, you know, okay, so the movie ends, okay, you see some like queen-like creature, but we already knew that they were somehow involved. But why were they involved? Did they create the aliens with some life forms they found somewhere else? Are they really weapons of mass destruction? Think about it. By that theory that the movie pronounces, they have a secret installation no one's supposed to know about for the storage. Can't get over that, for the storage, the distribution of weapons of mass destruction. So are they at war with somebody? I mean, why would you install weapons of mass destruction if you're at war? Now, the idea is that they had to build this facility and store these weapons of mass destruction so they could successfully win in a contest against the humans who are dwelling in their caves and still working on the wheel. You know, maybe that, you know what, yeah, just to be real sure, I could see the conversation now with the alien high command. Yeah, those cave dwellers are could be extremely dangerous, especially if we can't allow them to invent the wheel. Okay, so on that note, review over. I gotta go. Thank you very much. But don't waste your time. Not even on DVD. Maybe a late night, the HBO, 3 o'clock in the morning, you wake up with nothing to do movie, but I'm really disappointed. All right, time to go. Bye-bye.